Hello candidates, I am going to dictate you a passage of 1200 words. So please get ready for the dictation. The dictation will start after 15 seconds. Mr. Deputy Chairman, sir, today will be remembered as a great day for a great step taken for the consolidation of the unity of India, which was lacking. Therefore, what I found surprising is that the leader of the opposition does not seem to know the law. He says that Article 370 is the one that connects Jammu and Kashmir to India. He quotes Article 370. Mr. Deputy Chairman, sir, I will quote what Article 370 says. This is Article 370 under bracket 1 under bracket C. The provisions of Article 1 and of this article shall apply in relation to the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Article 1 says the union and its territory, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states. Then it goes on to say the states and territories thereof shall be specified in the first schedule. If you look at the first schedule, Jammu and Kashmir is mentioned clearly there. Hence, Article 1 has the feature that shows that once a part of India is part of the Union of India, it therefore can't be separated. That is why in Berubari we had such a number of problems when we could not give it away to Bangladesh, even though it was a commitment made by us. Therefore, every inch of India which is part of the schedule is inalienable. Then Article 370 further says, notwithstanding anything in the foregoing provisions of this article, the President may be by public notification declare that this article shall cease to be operative or shall be operative partially. In other words, there is no mention of parliament. There is no mention of a constitutional amendment. It says the President by a notification can remove Article 370, which is what is now being done. It further says, provided that the recommendation of the Constituent Assembly of the State of Jammu and Kashmir shall be necessary before the President issues such notification. The Constituent Assembly of the State of Jammu and Kashmir concluded its proceedings in 1956. What did they recommend? The preamble of Jammu and Kashmir Constitution says Jammu and Kashmir shall be an inalienable part of India. Jammu and Kashmir will be integral part of India. It is there in the Jammu and Kashmir Constitution. There is no mention of Article 370 in the Constitution. So, what appears here? The Congress party leaders are totally ignorant of the law. They are unaware of what actually the law says. What we are proceeding now is on the basis of law. Bringing in the resolution was an additional recognition that this be informed to Parliament. Hence, on the basis, I say that the Article 370 removal was overdue and Article 370 was a temporary provision. Mr. Deputy Chairman, sir, Article 370, which prevents the people from outside to come to Jammu and Kashmir, died the day 5 lakh Kashmiri Pandits were driven out. 5 lakh Kashmiri residents who are called Pandits and Sikhs were driven out of Kashmir and not a word was said in their favor or any attempt made to ask them to return. How can you have Article 370 in a one-way direction? It cannot be end. Therefore, Article 370 has been violated repeatedly by the parties which were ruling all this time before the President's rule. I also say that what remains now to be done is the resolution passed by Parliament unanimously that the portions of Kashmir in possession in name of Azad Kashmir in Pakistan illegally occupied will be taken back. This is a resolution of this House and it was unanimously passed during Narasimha Rao's period, and that is another thing that we need to do. We also need to withdraw the petition filed by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru in the United Nations Security Council because it was done without the permission of the cabinet of Jawaharlal Nehru. Why are they objecting to the question of temporary provision being removed? They are objecting to it because of the fact that there is a vested interest in that. As long as Article 370 is there, other elements will take advantage of it. In fact, certain elements were encouraged recently by the fact that Imran Khan met the President of the United States and the President of the United States mistakenly said that he is willing to mediate. There is nothing to mediate. Article 370 is gone. There is nothing to mediate except for Mr. Trump to tell Mr. Imran Khan to return the land which they illegally took from India, which is a part of Azad Kashmir. Return of the territory in the possession of Pakistan is the next agenda item for us, and I hope the decisiveness with which the Prime Minister and the Home Minister have taken the steps, they will take the next step when we are ready to recover the land as per the resolution of the Parliament. Sir, I want to thank the Honorable Minister. Out of 160 amendments that I have tabled, he has accepted only 6 amendments. These are very small amendments. He had agreed on one amendment when he had a meeting with us. He not only had all party meetings but separately also he met us and tried to arrive at a consensus but failed. The minister has failed as there is no consensus on the bill. The most affected persons are in West Bengal. On the floor of this house, he said that only in the state of West Bengal, sharecroppers' names are recorded. In none of the states except the state of West Bengal, it is recorded. There are a large number of sharecroppers recorded and unrecorded. He has included sharecroppers' names but a condition saying for the last 3 years from the date of acquisition has been imposed. Why is this condition of 3 years? It is because the names of a large number of sharecroppers is not recorded. How will you be able to find out for how many years these sharecroppers are engaged in the cultivation of that land? Mr. Deputy Chairman, sir, I shall be very brief because there is no need after such an exhaustive debate to repeat what has been said. I think the lines are clear. Where the opinions differ is also clear. But there is one aspect to which I would like to draw the attention of the House, and so far as I have been able to listen to the speeches, that aspect has not been fully brought out. Sir, there was a section 488 in the CRPC which concerned the duty of the husband to maintain his wife or the father to maintain his children. As section 48 stood, there was no mention of any divorced wife, and there we all knew how it worked. We worked in the courts and we took it as a rough and ready method for giving some relief to the wife in whose case the husband has failed to do his duty, and similarly for the children. Came 1973 and we had a new legislation. The same CRPC brought up to date, altered in several respects, and the whole of section 488 was incorporated as 125. While that was being incorporated, because circumstances had changed, because diverse laws had come into being, because along with wives, divorced wives also became a concern of the state, an amendment was made